What's up, everyone? This is Movie and Game Lover 98, and today I'll be doing a video on me predicting other things they could possibly do if they make a DragonTales reboot. Yep, it's going to be on other stuff that could possibly happen if they make a reboot of DragonTales. So yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys like this video. So yep, more predictions I'm going to occur to if Sony decides to make a reboot of DragonTales. I actually came up with names for when Max and Emmy are adults, and one of them has 2 kids. But actually, the boy goes first, and their son is named Ben, because that's kind of funny. And the daughter could be named Alicia, but Ben is the older kid. And you have to think of someone who could be a Columbia kid like Enrique was a boy. And they could do the same thing like they did in the very first episode of DragonTales. That's why I brought these DragonTales DVDs out to explain it. Like when Cassie and Ord meet these new kids for the very first time, they say they talk just like them. And Ben says, "Yes, I'm Ben, and this is my little sister Alicia." And then Alicia would say, "I'm not little, I'm big." Kind of like Max says, he's not little, he's big. And Cassie could possibly say the same ways. The same lines of dialogue, and she introduces them to her friend Ord. But yes, I think they have to use different voice actors and actresses. Don't use the recycled lines from Chantel Strand and Ty Olsson for Ord and Cassie. Yeah, don't reuse Chantel Strand for Cassie and Ty Olsson for Ord. But use different ones. But Cassie will still say, "I'm Cassie, and this is my friend Ord." And Ord still says hi. Well, this could actually be opposite. What if... since... Emmy likes to ride on Cassie, and Max likes to ride on Ord, wouldn't it be kind of funny if they swapped? Since the reboot, the 2 kids, Ben and Alicia, since Ben is the oldest of the kids... Well, basically, if they predict to make a reboot. I'm not talking about in real life, but I'm talking about the predictions to the reboot this show. The oldest kid, Ben, could ride Cassie, but I think they have to make it so it could be a boy and a boy together and girl together. Because, it makes sense, because, Ben, in the reboot, if they make a possible model for the kid himself. And for Alicia, make her ride Cassie. Kind of like, despite in the original... Emmy is older than Max. And yeah. Yes, like I said, just do the same thing like you did with the Blue's Clues reboot, Blue's Clues and You with Josh. And a side note, I'm just going to express now, when I did my video saying I don't like Dora the Explorer anymore, that the So Long song for Blue's Clues and You is the same as the original with Steve. And kind of with Joe. But yes, Season 6, I don't like the goodbye song in Blue's Clues at all. It's not as good as So Long. But anyway, back to this more predictions of the DragonTales reboot. And Cassie could say to Alicia, "You could ride on my back," and Ben could ride on Ord's back. But yes, have Zack and Wheezy have no one to ride on. But to any DragonTales fans out there who are possible they could make a reboot, because that's because Sony owns DragonTales. Could you guys think of a name who could live next door to Max or Emmy's kids, Ben and Alicia, but come up with a different name because we can't use Enrique again? Yeah, he basically says he came from Colombia. Can you guys think of a better name? Like a new name, basically. You can't use Enrique because that doesn't make any sense. You could short him to say Enrique, but that doesn't make any sense. But yes, the very first episode in the reboot can go the same way. The very first episode is just called To Fly with Dragons and the Forest of Darkness. But yes, we have to make sure that the kids don't talk to the audience. Because, DragonTales, the characters don't even talk to the audience. Well, despite their characters have to look directly at the viewer saying, "Hey, purchase our DVD and see what you like about it." But in the actual episodes, they don't even talk to the audience, which I like, because I don't like kid shows that just tell me what to frickin' do. So yes, like I said, do the same thing like they did in the original Dragon Tales, despite Max is older than, well, Max is younger than Emmy, excuse me. What? That's the wrong way around. But do the same thing. Make the boy ride on Ord, despite Ben is the oldest of the two kids of Max or Emmy's kids. Well, yes, they still have to call them mom or dad because, they're, well, Max or Emmy is their parent. That's what I say with my dad, and yes, I don't call him by his first name. Well, yes, I do say my uncle's first name, but I have to call him my uncle because, that's how it goes in real life. So yeah, and yes, the episodes can still go in the same chronological order. Oh, something else, if they could do a reboot version of Cassie the Green-Eyed Dragon, despite I don't have We Can Work It Out on DVD still yet, not yet. What if they could actually, I know this is going to be crazy because, Kathleen Barr did most of the characters' voices. What if they could use a different actress, a different actor, because that makes sense because Finn is a baby boy dragon, not a, I guess Kathleen Barr does an amazing job doing his baby impressions, and basically Kathleen Barr, the lady herself, who does the voice of Finn's laughing and cooing, and I can gives me the chuckles, and but if someone can come up with a different voice impression, a different person who could voice Finn instead of Kathleen Barr, who did him, Wheezy, and others from DragonTales. Because we can't just use any of the SpongeBob characters, one of these actresses does an amazing job voicing these two female SpongeBob characters, Sandy and Mrs. Puff. I'm bringing up a little bit of SpongeBob because that could be honestly something different. Or even one of the Thomas CGI voice actors. What was it? Teresa Gallagher, who did the voice of Thomas's coaches in Annie and Clarabelle in CGI in the last Nitrogen Era special Blue Mountain Mystery, and And yes, still go with the same episode names, basically. But just have two different kids and, give the characters different voices. And But so this is what I'm going to address to all you guys out there, the fans of DragonTales. More things about if they could make a reboot. Go with the same way as the original, but use two different kids for Max or Emmy's kids. Basically, yes, either Max or Emmy is an adult, and they have a husband, and they have two kids. But yes, they're named Ben and Alicia. That's what I know. And use different voices for the characters I know. Use different voice cast for Ord, Cassie, Zack and Wheezy, Finn, Kiki, yes, and Quetzal. Because trying to recycle their lines is going to be weird. Because, it's not that bad in the reboot Blue's Clues and You with the show's original creator, Tracy Page Johnson, still doing the barking for Blue the puppy, and but it's just a different host. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, everyone, on me addressing or predicting other things I want to address if Sony can make a DragonTales reboot. So hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully if they could make a reboot, that could be possible. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, everyone, on me addressing, or predicting rather, more things they could do to the DragonTales reboot if they decide to make one. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, everyone, and hopefully you guys liked it, and hopefully stay tuned for more videos coming soon. This is Movie and Game Lover 98, saying goodbye for now, and hopefully stay tuned for more videos coming soon as always. They'll always be prepared and still be planned out as usual if things don't go as planned. And bye for now, everyone.